Okay, this is an interesting question. So your question has to do with out-of-district placement. Your son not only is out of district, but out of state. Now, I think I know where you live, and in your area, out of state is right next door. So it's not outlandish, this question, okay? In your home district, if your home district goes virtual, but his placement school does in-person, how do you handle this? His transportation is provided by your home district. They would not provide transportation during snow days, so I do not know what to do. I'm not able to do transportation on my own as it is a 45-minute drive and is part of his IEP. Okay, so let's walk through this. If your home school district is going virtual, but there's no limiting order from the governor shutting all schools down or ordering all schools to go virtual, but your school is deciding to go virtual, but yet, let's say the out-of-district school is doing in-person, your home district, per the IEP, is responsible to provide transportation. That is a right, okay? They took that upon them when the IEP team made the decision that this district over here is the one that's going to be providing your child a free and appropriate public education. But yet your home district retains that responsibility as IEP team members, making that determination, and then transportation is a right. Okay, so transportation is a right under special education, and they have taken that. Now, why is snow days different? Snow days are different because it shuts down the entire school, therefore making access to the school inaccessible. In this particular situation, it is not the same thing. The school's not closed. They're just choosing to provide services in a different format. But yet they have a responsibility that your child receive a free and appropriate public education, and they've determined that that's provided over here. And that over here, they're doing in-person services, which means that it is the school's responsibility, because it is a choice for them to go virtual only, to identify a way to get your child to that placement. Now, schools can sit there and say, well, we're going to make an offer to do a mileage contract for you. And you said it's 45 minutes away. You can't do that. If it's not feasible for you, don't allow them to bully you into that. Okay? If you have to work, things of that nature. Because once again, transportation's a right. But if you can, do that, then at that point, they need to compensate you. The federal mileage rate, which I believe is 56 cents a mile. All right? It covers both gas and wear and tear on the vehicle. Now, in your situation, this isn't 10 miles, all right? 45 minutes would be anywhere between, 30 and depending on how fast you drive, could be, somewhere between 35 and 50 miles, okay? So at that point, that's a little bit different. And, a lot of schools will go, we'll pay you one round trip, there and back. Well, that's for a 6-hour or 7-hour school day. That's not a round trip. That's 2 round trips. 10 miles, there's some flexibility where I sit there and I make these arguments with the schools on mileage contracts with parents. But in your particular situation, if that's not feasible because you have to work or because of the time commitment, then at that point, that's their responsibility. The IEP team has spoken. That is the placement, and virtual is their choice. So for your child, they need to come up with a solution on how to get him there. Okay?